Okay, so there's not really any way to start this video because I'm obviously gonna be reviewing the Killing Joke, so yeah. One quick thing before I start though, I'm gonna say stuff that a lot of other reviewers have said, and it's not because I'm copying off of them, I just think the exact same thing that they do, so you're gonna hear a lot of the same points, and again, it's not because I'm copying off of them, it's just because I think the same thing as them. Alright, let's start.
I go loony as a light bulb battered bug.
Alright, so the first thing that I loved from Batman the Killing Joke was freaking Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy. They're just so good. They are the voices of Batman and the Joker. They are just fantastic. And Mark Hamill's Joker is a little bit more menacing in this.
Yes, it is.
And I think that's because of the way that the Joker's drawn mixed with Mark Hamill's Joker voice, and this time he goes darker, which is great. So yeah, that combination just makes him even more menacing. Kevin Conroy goes darker as well, which is great. Also, you can tell the level of effort that was put into this, and it pays off in some ways. The style is pretty great, however, sometimes it skips, which is weird, but everything else is pretty great. The 3D animation and the 2D animation mix pretty well. Not all the time, but some of the time it does anyway. And some of the time it gives you the Killing Joke panel for panel, which is great. And the music is awesome in this, and it just fits so well. I love the music in this. Also, this seems like a movie that would be released in theaters, and I know that it was for a couple of days, but I'm talking about like a regularly released movie in the theater. Okay, be prepared because it's time to go on to the bad section, and I might start ranting, so just be prepared for that, so yeah. Okay, so all the stuff that's great is only in the second and third act. The complete first act is it's just so bad. I mean, obviously some things hold up like the animation and the voice acting and stuff like that, but everything else is it's just so bad. First off, there's a certain thing in there which just makes me cringe so much. One, because it would never ever happen, and two, because it's just disgusting, and it's so it's just so bad, and I'm not gonna say what it is for those of you who haven't seen the movie yet, but it's so bad. And they completely failed at what they were trying to do. They were trying to make Batgirl a character. They were trying to make Barbara Gordon a character, because in the book she's more of a plot device. So that's why I was on board with that. I'm like, yeah, add a couple minutes to it, develop her character and fix that flaw. So what do? They don't give us her character, they give us their weird, twisted version of her, and they do the same thing for Batman. And since they showed us their weird versions of them in the first act, when we finally get to the part where they're not supposed to be weird, the Killing Joke part finally, it makes certain things weird because the stuff that happened in the first act bleeds through into the other ones, and like I said, it makes certain things weird that in the book were not weird at all, and it makes them weird.
I can see that you're happy about that.
Why, Bruce Timm? Just why? Paul Dini, please help Bruce. He really needs some help. Yes, this one and this one. Now, I don't want you guys to think that this movie is all bad, because it's not. I'll say the same thing for this that I said for Batman v Superman, and that is that when it gets it right, it really gets it right. When it gets it wrong, it really gets it wrong. So that's why I have to give Batman the Killing Joke the rockable rating. Because it's not good, it's not bad, it's okay. Alright guys, that was my review of Batman the Killing Joke. I hope you all enjoyed it, and in the comments down below, let me know your favorite Joker and Batman story. It can be from a TV show, a movie, a comic, whatever. Just let me know it down in the comments below. Please hit the subscribe button, please like, and thank you guys for watching, and later, guys.
I go loony.